All right, welcome to game four. It's going to be Mick Cipra with his Dark Side deck versus Colby's Light Side deck. Mick Cipra has 1 win and 11 game points. Colby has 2 wins and 5 game and an additional 5 game points. So we're going to see how this one wraps up. I think it's actually going to be a big game for Colby and determine a lot, because if Colby can get the game points he needs, I think he can pick the side he needs to close out this tournament. Where if Mick can put some pressure on early, especially with Iggy B, has the opportunity to put on a lot of pressure, and prevent the light side from really getting anything done, could be a chance to lock it in for himself.
Yeah, the thing that Mick really wants to see here, there's a couple things. First off, more than anything, he wants to see his Inquisitor objective. The thing he doesn't want to see is Colby's.
A legend begins.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see the wedge objective. And then as for units he gets, he wants what he got last game, which is big guy and a stick plus EEB all by turn 2, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you get that cooking, as if Colby has like a slower draw, then Mick can actually pull it out.
Yeah, especially into Rogue Squadron X-Wings in this matchup. Having that third black gun, especially third black gun, is a big deal. And so, might even keep stick with just with anything with 2 guns that can hold it. Like even Janish Griffiths.
Quite a bit of ways to get there too, because he has 2 of the sticks that come with the Inquisitors.
Mm-hmm.
Then he also has the 2 copies of the Shadow. So like the sticks are there, he has the bodies. You still have to find them though, and more importantly, you need to have the money for it. Because like a lot of his money's 2 for 1, which is why it's so important to get that Inquisitor objective early. Because if you get the Inquisitor objective, now your Inquisitors are 3 drops, and so you can go resource plus an Inquisitor. Then the following turn, go Iggy B plus a stick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or the miracle draw, where you say, I get the reduction, I have a 1-for-1 resource, and I have a stick turn 1.
Yeah. Is that a mulligan from Colby? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, looks like it. Good sign for Mick.
Yeah, good sign for Mick.
That's what you want to see. Because Mick's going to need help in this game. We saw last game, I don't think Mick ever had a realistic chance of winning.
Yeah, Colby showed up, took 2 objectives, and then was like, all right, I can wait and figure out when my strike is going to be good enough to get there, and he did.
And the sad thing is he had the draws, right? It's not even like Mick had terrible draws. Like, he got exactly what you would want in the matchup. It just didn't matter.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Colby also did draw well. So.
Oh, yeah. Did Colby hit all 4 of his tack plannings in 30 cards?
Well, I'm thinking in the early turns. Let's see here. Okay, so he has Legend Begins. He has all the card draw. Both of them actually have a lot of card draw.
Yeah. That's actually a beautiful flop for Colby. Like when I'm playing that deck, that's actually maybe having like not over a Legend Begins, but having the They'll Never Stop Us is really nice. Gives you the 2 money, and you're going to draw cards on it. But this is so consistent. Colby's going to be at 8 cards for the first 3 turns. 8 cards just basically every turn, and that's going to be rough.
Mick also 8 cards though. He got 2 shadows.
Yeah, it'll be really sad if Mick doesn't get that.
Could also be pretty good, because he just gets free shields. So you're gonna start just placing shields on whatever objective is damaged.
Yep. Yeah, so it's gonna be a big game. So this is Mick has an opening. Didn't get the Inquisitors, but he'll be able to fight on edge, especially into Colby's gigantic edge hands as well.
Okay, and that's the Inquisitor you want to see more than because this one has elite. The other Inquisitor doesn't. Now, unfortunately, it has 2 guns, but if Colby doesn't find X-Wings out of the gate,
the wedge pitch from the start again, so we know we've got to stay on targets.
Feels bad. Or so that's either really good or really bad for Mick, right? It's really good if it means he doesn't have ships and he needs to get rid of low pip cards. It's really bad if it means, I got to stay on target, might as well pitch the pilot.
Yep.
Although something that Colby has told me personally is that when choosing, he prefers the pilot over the stay on target. because the stay on target can only do one thing, but the pilot
And
has
the
more
pilot,
versatility.
yep, the pilot can go on in his hips, and the pilot can be a guy.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Okay,
but
this is phenomenal. This is like exactly what you want to see if you're Mick. Because it's not like a terrible start from Colby, right? He
yep,
has like resource plus a guy, but it's the least threatening offensive guy.
yep,
And resources like vehicles don't have trouble getting guys on the board,
yeah.
you know? They oftentimes end up floating money because they just are too efficient with their stay
Yep.
on targets. So you're not too worried about Colby having $2 extra. Like this is perfect. Now him
Ooh.
discarding the legal mods feels
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. That means he doesn't have Iggy ready, and
he doesn't have
Iggy is a
anything. It's
lot of
also I feel like you keep that if you have even one droid in hand because if nothing else, you draw two cards off of it the following turn.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, well, okay, so we're
that
both
means
wrong.
he might have two. He might have two mods in
Or
his hand.
or he just really didn't want to hold it through the turn, but I would want to hold it. I would absolutely hold it through the turn because he only has the one green money.
Or he could have top decked the Iggy B.
Could have talked to
But
top deck baby. Yeah.
talk about like an excellent start. I think you probably attack. Let me see here.
Yeah. What's he gonna do
Colby
about it?
he has 3 health on the guy. His dude has 2 guns, so he can't kill anything. Probably just swing at the
Yeah,
bottom.
and turn off the Donna, and now you're ahead on cards.
Or okay, he's taking it slow. Like I'm thinking he probably wants to wait until Iggy B can go in uncontested.
Yeah.
Because he does have a bunch of cards. Like his hand is 6 cards. So like you can win those edge battles.
Yeah. Okay. Cheap money.
Yeah, Colby with the super slow start, which is like just Christmas for Mick.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be fine. Like there are options. Like if he finds the Donna, he can force up and feel good. If he finds Winter, he can force up and feel good. Um, but I'm not seeing.
Well,
Yeah.
like Mick's path to victory involves him not getting blown out because like Legend Begins becomes less and less valuable every turn as Mick gets more and more big guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like when that card says I get the unopposed, that's when it becomes disgusting.
Yeah.
But if it's like, hey, instead of having 4 big dudes, you only get 3, who cares? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Okay. Colby has ships. He pitched his pilot. If he goes in, it must mean he's got the stay on target.
Yeah,
Takes
so
course.
so no stay on target yet. But again, like just what the doctor ordered from Mick's end. Like because this is the other thing too. If he wants to make sure he doesn't have to play against this light side again, he needs to make sure that not only does he win, but he only lets at most one objective and
Four
3
damage.
damage.
One objective, 3 damage. Yeah.
Well, at 4 it's a coin flip, right? So,
At
so
4
you
it's a
gotta
coin
make sure
flip.
that you actually win the game.
Yeah. An interesting thing here, red 3. Red 3, yeah, has the protect, and so that might actually do a lot for protect fighter, and that might actually save some targeted strike from the GB from pulling in the wrong people.
Yeah, and that's where attacking last turn makes a lot of sense because even if you lose edge, red 3's a goner.
Yeah.
Or red 6.
Red 6. Excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the only
Red 6.
like
Pro 3.
you become defenseless, so that's a real thing. Like Colby having $6 and 8 cards, and then be like you don't want to be defenseless against that. Okay, so yeah, Mick definitely had 2 of the illegal mods,
Yep.
and I don't know if you're allowed to double those up. I don't think you are. Or in any case, he only has 1 green money, so he would have to hold 1 over for 2 straight turns.
Yeah.
It makes enough sense to
Yeah. No, seems right.
get him out.
Oh yeah, I don't see any reason why you can't put them both on. They. Oh yeah, no, it seems like it would work. I'm looking at the wording and it looks like it's only limit once per turn, but that's per card, and you'd have your like 7 health, triple striking IG. Oh, and there's Janice. Yeah, Mick seems like he's going to be in a fine position, especially having the double shadows. He hit his enhancements every turn.
Yeah, the double shadows counters Colby's objective really well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he's in. Okay.
ooh, this is a big fight. Are you
I
coming
think
after?
this is a good play just
Yeah,
because the
we expect
likelihood
Gorilla
that
to be good
Colby
too.
has good fate cards here is very low. Because if he had good fate cards, he would have played them last turn.
Would have
So
liked to attack. Yep.
and like Colby's not the kind of person to sit back on a good attack. Like if Colby had like the attack planning and stay on target, he would have
Yep.
just swung.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mick, on the other hand, might have held it, right? Like Mick's the kind of player that would hold the goods back until they're perfect. But Colby would definitely just go in here. Also, I think Mick's hand's probably balling because like if he's feeling good about this attack, it probably means he has like, I don't know if he necessarily would have a twist because there's only one in the deck, but he probably has like other fate cards that are very useful. In particular, there's a very good chance he has a Friendship is Magic here.
Mm-hmm.
So if that Iggy
but he doesn't even need it. This is like this attack almost feels too big.
Well, here's the thing. There's a chance Colby just says fuck it, no block, right?
Right.
So if Colby says no block, if you get Iggy B, that third gun, that's huge.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right.
So that's where I'm thinking like I think there's a very good chance that Mick has a Friendship is Magic and says, I gotta make this attack count here. Because like the Friendship is Magic is just not doing the same on defense.
There's the 7/6 3 card.
And if he has a twist here, that would be so cold. If he's like, here, put all the cards in first.
Oh no. Oh, he got it. Oh, Colby. Okay. Colby beats it, but like seems fine. Last two cards in for Colby. Plenty of cards for Mick.
Seven Sister. What a ballin' card.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of nice interactions with this card pool that we just don't always get because some of the cards get outclassed.
All right, so if you're Mick, I think you just put everything but one pip in if you can, because you're having 0 defense.
Right.
So like there's a small chance Colby has another twist here because he is running double Dodonna.
Right.
So you don't want to go all in and then find out that you get double twisted. All right, 6.
I believe that.
Okay, 7. Sure. So Mick put just enough to win, guaranteed. Oof. This is the game Mick needed.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Friendship is Magic, but he can, like, I think he goes 7th Sister, kill red 6, tap down the X-Wing. Or no, tap down the guy with 2 guns.
The tap down the two gun guy, yep.
And then he'd have 6 health left on everything. So it'd be like Janice and Iggy can't. Well, Janice and Iggy can kill one guy. I wonder who would you kill? Would you kill the X-Wing or the big guy?
I think I killed the big guy. Like, I have a legitimate 3-gun unit. I know Functionary's in my deck later. I know I can pull in I know I can pull him in when I need to with Iggy B, and as long as he doesn't have the pilot,
so
like it's hard
I'm
to.
wondering if the move there was actually to focus the X-Wing, let the big guy double focus, and then Janice overlock him.
Yeah.
And then like overlock him, and then you kill the X-Wing.
Oh, and we're forgetting about the droid. The droid's back there to get shot.
I would leave the droid alone. Like, who cares about the droid?
It's money. It's a free shot.
Either one of those ships is way more intimidating.
Yeah, but at this point where the damage is already split, because actually what's happening is we're threatening. Oh, I guess that's the Janus strike. That's doing that damage. So it's not actually split the way I was thinking. Yeah, they're gonna let him pull it in first, and then Janus can strike to knock it out. Oh, that droid has 2 health. What a good droid. What a good card. Has 2 health. Yeah. Yeah, but I like the idea of overlocking the red 3 and dealing. Yeah, that feels better. Because like then Colby actually has. Then Colby's only option is to show up with a pilot that he pitches to.
Oh, I forgot that I forgot ADB double strikes. That's actually relevant.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
I don't love the way he's distributing tactics here. You could do that same engagement where
just let the Rogue Squadron shoot for 1.
Well, the Rogue Squadron would be double focused, right? So you can have it be 2 focus on the Rogue Squadron. Colby would have to play a pilot to untap him to go deal 1 damage.
Yeah.
Because now you're giving Colby the ability to swing in for the same blast without needing to play a pilot, and you get a tactics as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Colby flipped the same objective, looks like.
Oh, did he? That's too bad. Yeah, he did. Yeah. The same card. Draws. Back to 7. You hit a pilot. And look, it's Wedge Antilles. Well.
So you could have had him overlocked. It's just
yeah.
Yeah,
because he could have had to pitch Wedge to the Rogue Squadron. Even that might have been fine as well.
I think what Colby would have done is if he has the same opening, but that's an X-wing instead, he puts Wedge on the untapped Rogue Squadron. Yeah. Untapped Rogue Squadron swings for 3.
Yep.
And he probably just doesn't even untap it, honestly, unless he has to stay on target. But these guys are going to go blow up probably the middle.
The top.
No, they have you swing with red 3 first, move them to the other one, so you have enough damage to clean off the middle, and then you have the X-wing get untapped, hit the top for 2.
Maybe just wait.
Tactician sits on the force, maybe.
Tactician sits on the force, yeah.
Yeah, this it's like the bad decision for Mick. He's feeling the repercussions immediately.
Yeah. And he needed those game points. Like that's 4 game points for Colby. Colby's 3 damage away from being able to coin flip into the deck he wants, and 4 damage away from picking it out, right?
Yep.
Do both of us agree Colby goes dark side?
He should.
Okay.
He might mess up and go light side.
I don't know. His light side looks like it's really great and doesn't crap out, but every once in a while, you miss what you need.
Okay, so the good news is he didn't have a stay on target there, so he doesn't get blown out. Dial to 6, this is the other thing too. Letting that guy live means your 7th sister is now overlocked, and that could have been another useful guy to either attack with or potentially use as a defender. And because now Mick has to be more measured in how he goes about this engagement.
Yep.
And somehow I thought that Iggy B had 2 guns naturally. I forgot he only has 1.
Ah, yes. Yeah, he gives a gun to everyone else.